After spending summer in the charts, Olivia Newton-John is now at number 10 with A Little More Love. Also at number 10 is Billy Joel with My Life. 1978's most successful artist, the Bee Gees, are at number 9 this week with Too Much Heaven. You Don't Bring Me Flowers, Barbra Streisand and Neil Diamond, is another summer stayer. This week at number 8 on Countdown's chart. The Outrageous Village People stayed in the top 10 throughout summer, making number 1 in Melbourne and Sydney. This week on our chart at 7 with YMCA. Plastic Bertrand was also a summer number 1. This week is he at number 6 with Ça Plaint Pour Moi. Six Ribbons, the theme from Against the Wind by John English and Mario Milo, has moved up nationally this week to number 5. Come On Aussie, Come On, Australia's new national anthem, is still moving up the charts. This week, number 4. Chic have been at number 3 for 2 weeks with La Freak. Last week's number 1, this week's number 2. Chris Norman and Susie Quattro with Stumbling In.
Well, there you go. That was the first show for 1979. We've got a very big surprise for you. In 2 weeks' time, we've got the little Belgian guy coming out, Plastic Bertrand, to compare the show. So there's one. Next week, we hope to talk to Linda Ronstadt. But meanwhile, we're going to leave you with the number 1 single, and I'll say goodnight, Australia. The number 1 single this week is a guy that has been wearing them right across this country, one of the nicest guys I know, regardless of what the critics say about him and me. We do get on like friends, and I'd like to give him a big cheerio. Hi, Rodders, and hello, Alana. And he's up in Brisbane tonight, about to perform. But let's leave you with the number 1 single, and it's Do You Think I'm Sexy? And don't switch off because we've got an interview right in the middle. Okay, here we are, Rod Stewart with Do You Think I'm Sexy? Okay, we'll do yet another Australian tour about to come to an end. How have you thought this one's gone?
Good, very good.
Yeah?
Magnificent. Well, I won't know until we do Brisbane and tonight, of course. Not still trying, as usual.
But seriously, I mean, you must have been knocked out with the crowds. I saw the Melbourne song, and that was just spectacular.
The Melbourne one seems to have been the best so far, and it was on the last tour.
Yeah.
Followed closely by Sydney. But, well, I don't know. On a par, it's all been good.
Right, now, with the album, the last time I spoke to you was just about, it's just been released and that. It's number 1 in America this week, number 1 in Australia.
And the single.
And it's been number 1 in England. Yeah. And the singles, of course, is number 1. I mean, like, you can't hope for more than that, but did you really think it would go that quickly to number 1?
Well, one hopes for that, but that's, I don't think that's the hallmark of a good album, just make it number 1.
Yeah.
I think it's, if you can keep going for 8 or 9 years, or 10 years, or 20 years,
right. That's
what it's all about. If you can do it, I mean, the first number 1 out was 1971.
Across Australia, this is Rage.